Hey everyone, we're back with some more videos on timing and learning how to keep your right hand in time. Think of it as a little hand on a clock. It should never slow down and speed up. And how do we develop that? We develop that with metronomes. So I have a lot of in-house students, so I'm going to do a lot of timing videos because it's a full week before they see me again. So now I'm going to do videos where they can play along and build their timing with their right hand. We'll slowly become more and more advanced. For now, if you can already just play with a metronome, that's great. If you can't, we're starting with just down strums at 50 beats per minute. It's going to be the chords that are in many songs like Last Kiss and things of that nature. So you could learn how to play Last Kiss with the record. And here we go. We're going to start off at 50 BPM. So I do a count in and I tap my foot. And this is what goes on in studios when we're laying down a track. We have to play in time for others to be able to play along with us. So here we go, guys and girls. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. In your hands, keep strumming, stay in time. 2, 3, 4. I don't really know how well you're doing, but if you're trying it, that's great. 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3. I hope that's helping everybody. If that was too fast, slow the gear down. There's a gear there on the video. Just go to the gear and it'll say playback speeds and click on where it says normal and go up to 0.75 and that'll be a lot slower. A quick comment about changing chords. If you haven't seen all my instructions on learning how to change chords properly on my YouTube channel, go to my playlist and there's a whole bunch of exercises there for changing chords. Basically, if you're on your G chord, you can think about finger 1 sliding back a bit and dropping 2 in just as we make our change. When we go from an E minor to a C, we want to make sure this guy's up and ready as we're strumming on our E minor, and then we just leave finger 2 there, and we take 1 down to string 2, and we try to drop 3 in like that. D, C to D can be tough, but we teach these fingers 2 and 3 to jump over their strings, slowly teach them. And then what we do after is we put all 3 fingers on and we try to get finger 1 to come around and land on string 3. And to get back to G, we do a lot of exercises. Check all these exercises out on my playlist. That's at my YouTube channel, capital T, capital J, space, capital C, Laudio. TJ's Easy Guitar will be built soon. Full website with everything there, from lead solos to rhythm guitar to changing chords to learning proper dexterity. All right, so moving on with our timing, we've got 50 BPMs, and we're going to try and do this strum that I was showing everybody, where it's like a down, down, up, up, down, up. So a lot of my students already know that one. It's on my playlist somewhere. You can find all these things on my YouTube channel. My website will be more organized. So here we go at 50 beats per minute, trying to play in time with a strum. So basically this strum is a 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and down, 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 up, up. Counting it now would be 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. All right, now we're going to try holding a G chord and doing that. Tapping our foot, listening to the metronome, our foot should hit the floor every time that beeps. 2, and comes up on the in between the beats for the ands. Staying on one chord and strumming, we get this 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 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 1. All right, if you want to get the hang of that a bit more, you can turn the video off, get a metronome up on YouTube, type in 50 BPMs, and try it on your own. The next thing we're going to do now is we're going to try to move our chords around. So maybe we could do something like this first. 1, I'll count us in, 1, but I'm going to demonstrate what I'd want you to do. Be something like this. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, no strumming, 3, and 4, and 1. Make sure you can get those chords to change and nail that beat. And 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Don't leave the chord till after you say and. 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 3, and 4, and 1. Now if that's too fast again, use the gear and slow it down. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Always thinking ahead, thinking about C, getting that finger ready. C, thinking about D while you're counting. 4, and 1. We're thinking about G, getting our pinky up and ready. 4, and G. 2, and 3, and 4, and E. Getting finger 3 ready. And 4, and C. 2, and 3, and 4, and D. 2, and 3, and 4, and G. Thinking ahead, thinking about E, slide finger 1 back. Dropping 2 and getting finger 3 up and ready. 4, and C. 2, and 3, and 4, and D. 2, and 3, and 4, and G again. Okay. So that's something you can do with me, and develop that, and then turn the video off and try it on your own by all means. The next thing I always want to point out is you're always thinking ahead. While you're counting here, you're thinking about your E. While you're counting there, you're thinking about C. While you're counting there, you're thinking about D. So your mind's ready for what's up and coming, right? We always have to plan ahead and think ahead. So same thing with music. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to try to strum and change our chords now. So I count us in. I do a count of 4. If this is too fast, again, slow it down with the gear. We got 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 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 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3. One more time around. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and E. 2, and 3, and 4, and C. 2, and 3, and 4, and B. 2, and 3, and 4, and G. All right. So that was really cool. That's helping to build timing and not having your hands speed up and slow down, because when you're jamming guitar with other people and you're speeding up and slowing down, it's hard for drummers and bass players to play along with you. So that's a start. I mean, every time we go into the studio, that's the first thing that's on, no matter what you're trying to lay a track down to, and you pretty much have to stay in time. It's almost like playing a video game, so think of it as that for all the younger kids. You know, video games are fun, but try to nail your chords on beat 1. That's a challenge. So a little bit more of a challenge too, because your whole brain has to work, so your whole mind lights up. That's proven scientifically, that you're using all parts of your brain, because we're doing 5 to 6 things at once. All right, everybody, have a great day. I'm going to keep posting more timing videos because I don't see a lot of that online, and I think it's very helpful. So have a great day, and we'll see you again next time. Bye for now.